हाय राम करुणा बहु दुई जना निताई गौर चंद्रा परम करुणा बहु दुई जना निताई गौर चंद्रा परम करुणा बहु दुई जना निताई गौर चंद्रा परम करुणा बहु दुई जना निताई गौर सब अवतारा सार शिरोमणि अवतारा सार सब अवतारा सार शिरोमणि सब अवतारा सार शिरो केवल आनंद कंदा केवल आनंद कंदा केवल परम करुणा बहु दुई जना निताई गौर चंद्रा परम करुणा बहु दुई जना निताई गौर चंद्रा भजो भजो भाई चैतन्य निताय सुदृढ़ विश्वास कोरी भजो भजो भाई चैतन्य निताय सुदृढ़ विश्वास कोरी भजो भजो भाई चैतन्य निताय सुदृढ़ विश्वास कोरी भजो भजो भाई चैतन्य निताय सुदृढ़ विषय छाड़िया सिर से माझिया विषय छाड़िया सिर से विषय छाड़िया सिरा से माझिया विषय छाड़िया सिरा मुखे बोलो हरि हरि मुखे बोलो हरि हरि मुखे बोलो हरि हरि मुखे बोलो हरि हरि परम करुणा बहु दुई जना निताई गौर चंद्रा परम करुणा बहु दुई जना निताई गौर चंद्रा देखो रे भाई त्रिभुवन नाय ए मोन दयाल दाता देखो रे भाई त्रिभुवन नाथ ए मोन दयाल दाता देखो रे भाई त्रिभुवन नाथ ए मोन दयाल दाता देखो रे भाई त्रिभुवन नाथ ए मोन दयाल दाता पशु पाखी झूरे पाषाण वेदारे पशु पाखी झूरे पाषाण पशु पाखी झूरे पाषाण वेदारे पशु पाखी झूरे पाषाण शोनी जना गुण गाथा जना गुण गा शुनि जना गुण गाथा, शुनि जना गुण। परम करुणा बहु दुई जना, निताई गौरचंद्रा। परम करुणा बहु दुई जना, निताई गौरचंद्रा। संसारे माझिया रोहिली पुरिया, से पदे नाही आशा। जिया रोहिली पुरिया, से पदे नाही लो आशा। संसारे माझिया रोहिली पुरिया, से पदे नाही लो आशा। संसारे माझिया रोहिली पुरिया, से पदे नाही लो आशा। अपना करम भुंजाए सामान, अपना करम भुंजाए सामान, अपना करम भुंजाए सामान, अपना करम भुंजाए सामान। कहो ये लोचन दासा, हो ये लोचन दासा। कहो ये लोचन दासा, कहो ये लोचन दासा। परम करुणा बहु दुई जना, निताई गौरचंद्रा। परम करुणा बहु दुई जना, निताई गौरचंद्रा। परम करुणा बहु दुई जना, निताई गौरचंद्रा। सब अवतारा सार शिरोमणि, सब अवतारा सार शिरोमणि, सब अवतारा सार शिरोमणि, सब अवतारा सार शिरोमणि। केवल आनंद कंदा, केवल आनंद कंदा, केवल आनंद कंदा, केवल आनंद कंदा। परम करुणा बहु दुई जना, निताई गौरचंद्रा। परम करुणा बहु दुई जना, निताई गौरचंद्रा। निताई गौरचंद्रा, निताई गौर। जय निताई गौरंग, जय निताई गौरांग, निताई गौरंग, जय निताई गौरंग, जय निताई गौरांग, निताई गौरांग, निताई गौरंग। जय जय नित्यानंद राम, नित्यानंद राम, नित्यानंद राम। जय पानी हाटी धाम, जय नित्यानंद राम, नित्यानंद राम, नित्यानंद राम। जय जय प्रभुपाद, प्रभुपाद, प्रभुपाद। जय जय प्रभुपाद, जय जय प्रभुपाद, 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 प्रभु।
जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी, जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी, जय राधा जनवल्लभा गिरिवरधारी
जय गोपी जनवल्लभा गिरिवरधारी
जय गोपी जनवल्लभा गिरिवरधारी
जय गोपी जनवल्लभा गिरिवरधारी
जय यशोदानन्दन व्रज जनरञ्जना
यशोदानन्दन व्रज जनरञ्जन
यशोदानन्दन व्रज जनरञ्जना
यशोदानन्दन व्रज जनरञ्जन
यमुनातीरावनचारी
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 जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी
जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी
जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी जय राधा
माधव कुंज विहारी
जय राधा वृंदावन चंद्र राधा वृंदावन चंद्र राधे
जय राधा वृंदावन चंद्र राधा वृंदावन चंद्र राधे
जय राधे जय राधे जय राधे जय श्री राधे
जय राधे जय राधे राधे जय श्री राधे
जय वृंदावन धाम वृंदावन धाम वृंदावन धाम जय वृंदावन धाम
जय वृंदावन धाम वृंदावन धाम वृंदावन धाम जय वृंदावन धाम
जय निताई गौरंग जय निताई गौरंग निताई गौरंग जय निताई गौरंग
जय निताई गौरंग जय निताई गौरंग निताई गौरंग जय निताई गौरंग
जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 प्रभुपाद
जय जय प्रभुपाद प्रभुपाद
जय विष्णुपाद परमहंस परवजकाचार्य स्तोत्र श्री श्रीमद डिवाइन ग्रेस अभय चरणारविंद भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी शिल प्रभुपाद की जय इस्कॉन फाउंडर आचार्य बीपीटी फाउंडर आचार्य शिल प्रभुपाद की जय श्री चैतन्य चरितामृता की जय निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे की ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत् नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तम श्लोके भक्तिर्भवती नैष्ठिकी रीडिंग फ्रॉम श्री चैतन्य चरितामृता अंत्य लीला chapter 6 Lord Chaitanya meets Raghunath Das Goswami. Text number 1. Kripa gunaihi yaha kugraha andhakupad kripa gunairyaha kugrahanthakupan kripa gunairandhakupan uddhritya bhangya Raghunatha Dasam uddhritya bhangya Raghunatha Dasam uddhritya bhangya Raghunatha Dasam nyasya swarupe vidadhe antarangam nyasya swarupe vidadhe antarangam nyasya swarupe vidadhe antarangam Shri Krishna Chaitanyam amum prapadye Shri Krishna Chaitanyam amum prapadye Shri Krishna Chaitanya Mamum Prapadye Kripa Gunairya Kugrahantha Kupan Uddhritya Bhangya Raghunatha Dasam Nyasya Swarupe Vidadhe Antarangam Shri Krishna Chaitanya Mamum Prapadye Kripa Gunairya Kugrahantha Kupan Uddhritya Bhangya Raghunatha Dasam Nyasya Swarupe Vidadhe Antarangam Shri Krishna Chaitanya Mamum Prapadye Kripa Gunaihi by the ropes of causeless mercy Yaha who Kugraha of contemptible family life Andhakupat from the blind well Uddhritya having raised Bhangya by a trick Raghunatha Dasam, Raghunatha Dasa Goswami, Nyasya, giving order, Swarupe, to Swarup Damodar Goswami, Vidadhe, made, Anta Angam, one of his personal associates, Sri Krishna Chaitanyam, unto Lord Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Amum, unto him, Prapadye, I offer my obeisances. Translation by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki. With the ropes of his causeless mercy, Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu employed a trick to deliver Raghunatha Das Goswami from the blind well of contemptible family life. He made Raghunatha Das Goswami one of his personal associates, placing him under the charge of Swarupa Damodar Goswami. I offer my obeisances unto him. Kindly repeat. With the ropes of his causeless mercy, Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu employed a trick to deliver Raghunatha Das Goswami from the blind well of contemptible family life. He made Raghunatha Das Goswami one of his personal associates, placing him under the charge of Swarupa Damodar Goswami. I offer my obeisances unto him. There is no purport. Thus ends Srila Prabhupada's translation to this verse. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Ganadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So we're reading from Chaitanya Charitamrita. For those of you who are new to this literature, should not misunderstand that it is something different from our Bhagavatam literature. Prabhupada always said, our spiritual life we begin by reading Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita's principles are further elaborated in Srimad Bhagavatam through various pastimes of Lord Krishna with his devotees. So you graduate from Gita to Bhagavatam. It's like in your preliminary classes, you have studied basic arithmetics. 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. The same subject is again studied in higher classes also, but in a more elaborate manner. And Prabhupada says, where Bhagavad Gita ends, Bhagavatam begins. And where Bhagavatam ends, Chaitanya Charitamrita begins. So Chaitanya Charitamrita is actually advanced literature on devotional practices and practical application of the principles of Gita and Bhagavatam through the pastimes of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and his intimate associates. So this is actually what Prabhupada wanted us to know. Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam and Chaitanya Charitamrita. Everything else is in this. And very interestingly, Chaitanya Charitamrita, the author of Chaitanya Charitamrita, Krishna Dasa Kaviraj Goswami, who has compiled this in his very advanced age in Vrindavan, he has very nicely summarized the whole essence of the chapter in the very beginning verse of every chapter. It's very, nectarian verses. Like this today's verse we just now chanted. This is what is going to be described in this chapter, and which is very much relevant to our today's festival, the Chidadahi Mahotsav. So what happened with one great devotee by name Raghunath Das Goswami, and how he was delivered, as it is mentioned in this verse, Kugraha Andhakupat, from the blind well of contemptible family life. Right? As Prahlad Maharaj also says, Grhamandha Kupam. Family life is like a dark well. And here, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is telling it is Kugraha Andhakupa. Is further adding an adjective. It is contemptible family life. Contempt means very abominable. Very strong words will be used by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as we discuss this wonderful narration. So, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he used a trick, Bhangya, to deliver Raghunath Dasa, Udhritya Raghunath Dasam, by showing his, by giving his ropes of causeless mercy, Kripa Gunai. Guna means rope. Three gunas, they are all bound by three modes: Sattva Guna, Raja Guna, Tamo Guna. When it is Kripa Guna, it is rope of mercy, causeless mercy. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he threw his rope of causeless mercy on Raghunath Das Goswami, and by a trick he delivered Raghunath Das Goswami from the blind well of contemptible family life. And later, Raghunath Das Goswami was awarded the honor of being one of the close associates of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Jagannath Puri. And Raghunath Das Goswami was given under the charge of one more confidential devotee of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. His name is Swarupa Damodara. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, it is said in Chaitanya Charitamrita, there are 3.5 confidential devotees. What is this 3.5? Person should be full, no? So, Ramananda Rai, Swarupa Damodara, Shikhi Mahiti. There are 3 men devotees. There's one more female devotee, by name Madhavi Lata. She is the sister of Shikhi Mahiti. All these are very confidential devotees. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu descended 500 years ago to manifest his earthly pastimes, actually to deliver all of us in this Kali Yuga, he is Krishna himself who has come in a devotee avatara, in the form of a devotee, in the mood of Radharani. So when Krishna comes, all his associates also descend. So this Swarupa Damodara is none other than Lalita Sakhi. And Ramananda Rai is none other than Vishakha Sakhi. Because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has come in the mood of Radharani, Radha Bhava. So, these two associates of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu were always with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And whenever Chaitanya Mahaprabhu used to feel separation from Krishna, then these two associates of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu used to quote from different scriptures, especially Bhagavatam, to pacify Chaitanya Mahaprabhu for his feelings of separation from Krishna. Like that, these two were very close associates of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Similarly, Madhavi Lata is considered to be one of the maid servants of Srimati Radharani. So like this, they were very close associates who were constantly with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came and all the associates who were all participants in the Krishna Leela took up different roles in the Chaitanya Leela. They were all pure devotees. Gauranga Leela Nitya Siddha Korimani. It's a nice, wonderful kirtan by Narottam Das Thakur. He says, all the associates of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu are Nitya Siddhas. So here, specifically, the topic under discussion of today's festival, let's get into that details. So Raghunath Das Goswami was a son of very rich zamindars in West Bengal that time, right? And Raghunath Das Goswami had somehow come to know about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and his movement, and he was influenced by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's teachings. And even his parents, his father, mother, and his uncle. Raghunath Das Goswami's father was Govardhana Majumdar, and his uncle's name was Hiranya Majumdar. So, all of them were Vaishnavas. They were also arranging satsangs, giving charities to Brahmanas. So, in that way, that is the atmosphere in which Raghunath Das Goswami was growing up. And we hear one pastime how there was a discussion between Haridas Thakur and one more Brahmana by name Gopala Chakravarti in one of the Leelas in Chaitanya Charitamrita. The discussion about the glory of holy name was being discussed. So that discussion happened in the house of Raghunath Das Goswami's father, Govardhan Majumdar. Right? I'll not get into details of that. So Raghunath Das Goswami being brought up in that Vaishnava environment, naturally he was wanting to be part of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's movement, right? As a full-time associate. So actually Raghunath Das Goswami attempted many times to leave his family and join Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. But every time he was unsuccessful. That is the whole pastime here, which we read, which we chanted as a verse. How finally Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he threw the rope of mercy, causeless mercy on Raghunath Das Goswami. He employed a trick. What is the trick? How it was employed? All that we will try to understand. So, first meeting of Raghunath Das Goswami, when he was a grihastha, householder, he met Chaitanya Mahaprabhu at Shantipura. Shantipura is a place en route to Mayapur from Kolkata. This is a place where Advaitacharya was residing. So actually, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had taken sannyasa diksha in a place known as Katwa in West Bengal, he was supposed to go to Vrindavan. That was his plan. But again, Nityananda Prabhu tricked Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and he brought him to Navadvip. There's one more pastime. So that is where when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu en route to Vrindavan, he was going, but he was strict to Navadvip. At that time, when it was heard that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has come to Shantipura, Raghunath Das Goswami came and submitted himself. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, please deliver me by your causeless mercy. At that time, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told him, don't become a so-called renunciant. Prabhura shikshate tenho nija ghare yaya. Markata vairagya chadi. Haila vishayi praya. This Markata vairagya, Prabhupada says, monkey renunciation. You are not ready. Many times, our folk guides tell students, join, but they are not ready. Don't force. So Markata Vairagya is not required. Markata Vairagya means monkey in the jungle, looks like he is a renunciant, no dress, nothing, living on fruits, some simple herbs, let's say some fruits, some roots like that, and looks like a renunciant externally, but internally lot of desires. Especially he is trying to have sexual intercourse with opposite sex many times in a day. This is condemned. Krishna also explains in Bhagavad Gita, such a person who shows off as a very advanced spiritualist, but heart of heart have all material desires, he is called a mithyachari, pretender. So in spiritual life, we should not be pretenders. We should be genuinely practicing devotional service. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has realized, or rather he has found out, Raghunath Das Goswami is still not ready. So he instructed Raghunath Das Goswami, don't become a so-called renunciant, Raghunatha. You please go back home and you lead your family life, like how every family person leads. Pound, shilling, pence man. But Raghunath Das Goswami didn't disobey Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's order. He came back. Of course, heart of heart, he was wanting to be part of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's movement. But externally, he lived a very, you can say, pakka, family man life with all the businesses and everything. Prabhupada says, he acted just like an ordinary businessman. Seeing this, his father and mother were satisfied. Oh, our son has so nicely, at least he was telling earlier, I want to go to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's movement, join, but now he seems to be, peaceful. That's what his parents were thinking. So, meanwhile, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's, he wanted to go to Vrindavan now, Raghunath Das Goswami. Heart of heart, he was thinking, I have to go meet. But anyway, this time that when he got a message that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has come to Vrindavan actually, he wanted to go and meet. But one incident happened at that time in his life. So at that time, the place where Raghunath Dasa was living is called Saptagram in West Bengal. So at that time, a Muslim official was collecting taxes of Saptagram. And Raghunath Dasa's uncle, Hiranya Majumdar, he was also connected with his government services. He made an agreement with the government to collect taxes. And one of the Muslim officials, the tax collector, he became envious because he had lost his position from the government. And this Hiranya Majumdar, uncle of Raghunath Das Goswami, was doing some gadbad. Because he is supposed to collect taxes and deposit 75% of the taxes, and 25% he has to keep for himself. So Hiranya Majumdar was collecting 2 million coins. It's 20 lakh coins as the tax. That was a very simple system of tax collection. There is no so many taxes. Prabhupada says nowadays so many taxes, right? VAT, luxury tax, this tax, that tax, 101 taxes. Practically your whole income goes in taxes. Whereas earlier system was, if you have some say agricultural field, from that field whatever you produce, you have to give 25% of it as tax to the government, either in terms of mostly in terms of money. Right? If there is no production, no tax. So this Hiranya Majumdar was actually responsible for collecting taxes. He used to collect 20 lakh gold coins, and he is supposed to deliver how much? 15 lakh to government. And balance he can keep for himself because of his expenses. Instead, he was only giving 12,000 gold coins. So he was keeping extra profit of 3 lakh gold coins. So this Muslim Chaudhry who had lost his job, he became envious of Hiranya Majumdar. So he wrote a letter to the government treasury telling that like this gadbad is happening. So the government sent one minister in charge with soldiers to arrest Hiranya Majumdar. Right? When Hiranya Majumdar and Govardhan Majumdar coming to know that something like this is going to happen, arrest is going to happen, they escaped. Arrest is going to happen. That's what happens, no? Nowadays you're seeing politicians want to get arrested, they'll escape. So, both are not there, and only Raghunath Das is there in the house. So Muslim Chaudhry, he came and he said, where is your uncle? Where is your father? Not there. So he arrested him only. Who? Raghunath Das. Who was there, he arrested him only. So because both of them are not there, they have cheated the government, so you should be, you are arrested now. You will be punished. But one important principle, one important behavior of Raghunath Das Goswami, Prabhupada also points out in his teachings many times. How Raghunath Das Goswami was so expert in dealing with people. One of the qualities Krishna mentions in Bhagavad Gita, the devotee is Daksha. Daksha means expert in dealing. It's like Prabhupada's personal life, if you see. He was expert with everybody in dealings. Right? With a businessman, he will talk like business. Somebody who has come to surrender to him, yes, accordingly he will interact. With parents of the devotees, he used to interact. Parents, otherwise would come with a lot of, anger and envy. After meeting Prabhupada, they used to cool down so much. They used to tell their children, your guru is very good, very nice, good you have joined here. That they used to appreciate. That is called expertness. Right? Because we are in the material world, we have to deal with things accordingly. We are not sitting in Himalayas chanting Hare Krishna. We have to be practical with the world around us. So Raghunath Das Goswami was very expert in dealing. So this Muslim Chaudhry was very angry. Your father and uncle has gone away and you are the only one. I'm going to punish you. I was about to beat him. But Raghunath Das Goswami's, face was so, can say, charming, and he couldn't even lift his hand to beat him. And Raghunath Das Goswami also spoke so sweetly, so nicely, that he started telling, see, Chaudhary, you are like my father only. Even though you are my uncle, by village relation, all of us belong to the same family. We are all born here, and we are all having interaction with each other. You are like my father's age, you are almost like my father only. So these sweet words of Raghunatha actually melted the heart of this Muslim Chaudhary. Sometimes brothers fight among themselves, sometimes they have very friendly dealings. There is no certainty when such changes take place. So, thus I am sure that although today you are fighting, tomorrow you three brothers will be sitting together in peace. Like this, just trying to speak. Just like similarly you find an incident in Krishna Lila, when Kamsa was driving the chariot of his sister Devaki on that day of wedding. And when he heard the aerial voice, Akashavani, 8th son of your sister is going to kill you, immediately changed. Right? And what did he do? He left the reins of the horses, he caught hold of sister's hair and took a sword and about to kill. Then Vasudeva, what to do? He cannot fight. He's in a helpless situation. He tried to speak in a very convincing manner. His speech was so wonderful that Kamsa was convinced. Okay, because Vasudeva assured, don't worry, whether children will happen, we don't know. If children happens also, I will see that I will hand over all of them to you. Like this, he started giving assurances. Then Kamsa felt, assured, okay, now you can go. Because he was keeping, because he knows Vasudeva is a person of word of honor. So like this, things, we see instances how devotees are expert. So Raghunath Das Goswami, his words, his way of convincing was so wonderful that Muslim Chaudhary's heart transformed. He started telling to Raghunatha, you are my son from this day on. Today, by some means, I shall have you released. See, the person who has arrested him and wanted to punish, he changed. Actually, human life means it is all, emotions and psychological aspects. Right? All the other physical actions come behind our emotions. So, he informed the minister and he released Raghunath Das Goswami, but he told him, okay, you do the necessary things. You speak to your father and your uncle and see that the matter is settled. Say that I also get some share. Right? Not that only your uncle is enjoying everything. So in that way, Raghunath Dasa was, he expertly handled the whole situation by speaking to his uncle, his father, and all of them, and matter was settled. So like this, Raghunatha spent almost 1 year, exactly like Prabhupada says, first-class business manager. He spent his 1 year like a first-class business manager. He had done his MBA. Okay, but the next year, he again decided to leave. His heart, that desire, that devotional service, devotional aspect has awakened. He wanted to leave. So what did he do? He got up alone one night and left. Wherever Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is there. But his father was a rich man. He had many servants. He immediately caught him in a distant place and brought him back. Where are you going? Huh? So this became almost a daily affair. He was going away, used to be caught, brought back. Right? Raghunatha would run away from home and his father would again bring him back. Like this it was happening every day, practically. And when Raghunatha's mother was feeling, what is happening to my son? She spoke to her husband. Our son has become mad. Just keep him binding him with ropes. It's like Yashoda Mata was very upset with Krishna, naughty Krishna. She bound him with ropes. So our son also is going here and there every day. Bind him with ropes. But father was very unhappy. He told her, his wife, Raghunath Dasa, our son, has opulence like Indra, the heavenly king, and his wife is as beautiful as angel Apsara. Apsara Sama, Indra Sama, Aishwarya, Stri Apsara Sama. E Saba Bandhite Nari Leka Yanra Mana. Even then, all this could not bind him. In the material world, you have great opulence, beautiful wife, oh, life is settled. But even this could not disturb Raghunatha. So his father started telling, how then could we keep this boy home by binding him with ropes? It is not possible even for one's father to nullify the reactions of one's past activities. So actually, Raghunatha's father knew Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has fully bestowed his mercy on this boy. Who can keep such a madman of Chaitanya Chandra? He knew Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy has been bestowed on him. So, next, see, every day Raghunath Dasa is thinking how to go and meet Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Meanwhile, he got a news that near, from Saptagrama, some distance away, there is a place called Panihati. There, Nityananda Prabhu was arriving in that place. So, Raghunatha thought, okay, maybe I'll go there and see what can happen. Daytime. Right? So he went to see Nityananda Prabhu in Panihati, who just had arrived there. So he got an appointment, interview with Nityananda Prabhu. Nityananda Prabhu had come with his whole group of associates, devotees, who were all doing kirtans, and his wonderful atmosphere was there. Right? So this Panihati actually is on the bank of Ganga. So there, Nityananda Prabhu was sitting under a tree on the bank of the Ganges, and he was, it is said, Koti Suryodaya Kare. He was as effulgent as hundreds of thousands of rising sun. After all, Lord Balaram, right? So, many devotees were just, sitting there and seeing the audience, having darshan of Nityananda Prabhu. Raghunath Das just came there, but Raghunath Das was feeling very humble and shy. So from a very distant place, he was trying to offer his obeisances to Nityananda Prabhu. And one of the servants of Nityananda Prabhu pointed out, Raghunath Das is offering obeisances to you. See there. Hearing this, Nityananda Prabhu said, you are a thief. Now you have come to see me. Come here. Today I will punish you. The first statement which Nityananda Prabhu made. Chora dili darshana, aaj tora karimu dandana. That's why this festival of Panihati, Shiradahi Mahotsav is also called Danda Mahotsav. Because Nityananda Prabhu gave a danda. Danda means punishment. What punishment he gave? Lord called him, come near. Even then Raghunath Das was little hesitant. He was feeling very, humble. Then Lord forcibly brought him and he placed his lotus feet upon Raghunath Das' head. Nityananda Prabhu ki jai. This is Nityananda Prabhu's mercy. Right? If he wants to bless somebody, he will force him and place his feet. That's it. We should be recipients of such mercy. So Lord Nityananda was by nature very merciful and funny. Being merciful, he spoke to Raghunath Das as follows. He said, "You are just like a thief, for instead of coming near, you stay away at a distant place. Now that I have captured you, I shall punish you." So what was the punishment? Make a festival and feed all my associates yogurt and chipped rice. Dadi chida bhakshana karaha more gana. Gane means all my associates, you feed them with dadi chida, chipped rice and yogurt. Hearing this, he was very pleased. After all, he is a rich man's son. What did he do? Immediately Raghunath Das sent his men to the village to purchase all kinds of eatables and bring them back. He brought chipped rice, yogurt, milk, sweetmeats, sugar, bananas and other eatables and placed them all around, huge quantities. As soon as they heard a festival was going to be held, all kinds of brahmanas and other gentlemen began to arrive. Thus there were innumerable people. Because Nityananda Prabhu has told, feed us nicely. So there was already news spread everywhere and a lot of brahmanas and other people all were coming. So when crowd was increasing, Raghunath Das felt, the quantity of food items I have brought is going to be shortage. Sometimes we also as devotees, we organize festivals, we see, we expected 500 people, 1,000 people have come, what to do for prasadam? We rush and try to make arrangements, something, right? Like that. Raghunath Dasa arranged to get more eatables from other villages. He also brought 200 to 400 large round earthen pots. Right? So like this, he made arrangements of earthen pots and as much food as required. And he in the pots, what he used to do? In one place, chipped rice was soaked in hot milk, and in each of the large pots. Half the rice was mixed with yogurt, sugar, and bananas. Basically, the preparations were being made. Like this, in one of the pots, there was condensed milk kept, different types of bananas were added. We can make different varieties of chida dahi. The sugar, clarified butter, camphor were added. So like this, a lot of preparations were made ready. It's all happening on the bank of the Ganga. After Nityananda Prabhu had changed his cloth for a new one and sat on a raised platform, the Brahmana brought before him the 7 huge pots. On that platform, all the most important associates of Nityananda Prabhu as well as other important men sat down in circle around the Lord. This description of different associates' names. We will not get into those details. So all the associates of Nityananda Prabhu were all sitting in front of the huge earthen pots of chida dahi. Right? And this whole earthen pots, whatever was made, was offered to Nityananda Prabhu. And hearing about this festival, all kinds of learned scholars, brahmanas and priests went there. Nityananda Prabhu honored them and made them sit on the raised platform with him. Like many people were coming, devotees and other people. Everybody was made to sit there. Everyone was offered 2 earthen pots. In one was put chipped rice with condensed milk, another chipped rice with yogurt. Right? One with chida dahi, one was chida with condensed milk. Right? All the other people sat in groups around the platform. No one could count how many people were there. Right? And it is said so many people had come, there was no place to sit also. So some were sitting on the bank, some were standing in the water. That much crowd was there. right? Standing in the water, half, and everybody were having 2 pots in their hands, they were eating chipped rice. So like this, some of them on the platform, some at the base of the platform, some on the bank of the Ganges, all were supplied chipped rice, chida dahi, and then Raghunath Das was running here and there and trying to make more arrangements, and he was trying to get more food everywhere. And then like this, the whole commotion of festival was being created there. And at that time, one more great devotee came. His name was Raghav Pandit. Raghav Pandit also is a very great devotee who used to make a lot of wonderful preparations for the Lord, Gauranitai, every day. He came and had telling Nityananda Prabhu, for you, sir, I have already offered food to the deity, but you are engaged in festival here. And so the food is lying there untouched. I have made preparation for you, and you are coming and sitting and eating here. What about my offering? So Nityananda Prabhu said, let me eat all this food here during the day. Night I will come there and have your food. Right? So now, actually, this pastime of Paniyati has a relevance to one of the pastimes of Krishna in Krishna Leela. I belong to community of cowherd men, and therefore, is Nityananda Prabhu telling, therefore, I generally have made cowherd associates with me. I have many cowherd associates with me. I am happy when we eat together in a picnic like this by the sandy bank of the river. Krishna and associates would go to graze the calves and cows to the Yamuna, near a forest there. They would all bring their food packets packed by their mothers. They would sit together and eat. Right? Pastimes described in Krishna book. This is the same pastime enacted by Nityananda Prabhu and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu here now in Paniyat. Right? Picnic mood. Okay. So Nityananda Prabhu told, okay, I'll come in the night, you sit down, Raghav Pandit, you also have chida dahi. So like this, when chida dahi was being distributed like this all over, Lord Nityananda Prabhu brought Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in meditation there. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was not physically present. He brought him by meditation. And when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came, Nityananda Prabhu stood up. Then both of them were seeing how everybody is enjoying eating chida dahi. What did Nityananda Prabhu do? Nityananda Prabhu took little chida dahi from different pots and he started pushing into the mouth of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Everybody is enjoying. The picnic is fun, right? So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, also smiling, he took little chida dahi from different pots and started pushing in the mouth of Nityananda Prabhu. So this way, both the lords, Nityananda Prabhu and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, are moving around the different, devotees there. Were all sitting, chanting, wherever they were, and they were all enjoying. Actually, nobody could see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. But those who were very fortunate only could see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Right? Then Nityananda Prabhu and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they sat together and started eating chipped rice together. So seeing this, Nityananda Prabhu was very happy. Then Nityananda Prabhu announced to everybody, Agya Dila, Hari Boli Karaha Bhojana, Hari Hari Dhvani Uthi Bharila Bhuvana. Nityananda Prabhu ordered, all of you eat, chanting the holy name of Hari. Immediately the holy names of Hari, Hari resounded, filling the entire universe. So like this, chanting is going on, prasadam, honoring is going on, and it is all remembered how Krishna Balaram were enjoying with their company of cowherd boys on the bank of Yamuna. So in this way, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu were extremely merciful. Parama Karuna, Pavadui Jana. They have come. Actually, it was Raghunath Dasa's good fortune, Raghunathera Bhagya, that they had all come and they were accepting prasada. If Chaitanya and Nityananda come and take the offering you have made, you are very fortunate. And they are always very merciful. So like this, Nityananda Prabhu's power is so great. He can induce even Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to come. That's why Nityananda Prabhu is called Adi Guru. Just take his mercy, then you will get mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Right? So like this, wonderful pastimes were happening, and some came late. They were all trying to, get some place there, and a lot of commotion was there. Right? Anybody seeing coming there would all, see the wonderful picnic atmosphere there. They were all, enjoying the prasadam and the kirtan there nicely. So like this, Nityananda Prabhu and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu were really, very much part of the whole pastime, and they were enjoying. And finally, Nityananda Prabhu, he retired for the day, and evening he went to Raghav Pandit's place, because as he had committed. Then what happened? So there also a lot of kirtan was going on in Raghav Pandit's place. I'll not get into more details, just get to the point. And Raghav Pandit had prepared wonderful preparations, and he saw Nityananda Prabhu has come. He was also very happy. So Raghav Pandit brought the prasadam before the two brothers, and thereafter distributed prasadam to all the Vaishnavas. Varieties of food were prepared. Cakes, sweet rice, fine cooked. Actually, Chaitanya Charitamrita gives a very vivid description of preparations in different contexts. What all preparations are made. Prabhupada says we are not like Mayavadis. You make all preparations, mix everything and eat. No, we like varieties. Krishna wants varieties. Variety is the mother of enjoyment. Varieties of vegetables were there like this. Raghav Pandit was offering nice food to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu. Actually, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was not physically present for everybody. There's one more context. He said, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he incarnates in 4 places always. What are they? In the house of Sachi Mata, the household temple of Sachi Mata, whenever she is offering. Sachira Mandire. And wherever Nityananda Prabhu does ecstatic dancing, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appears there. Second place. Thirdly, Srivasa Kirtane. And whenever in the house of Srivas Pandit, there's a congregational chanting, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appears there. And the 4th place is in the house of Raghav Pandit, Raghava Bhavane, whenever he is offering. This is a very important principle we should understand. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is always moved by his devotees. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came there again, and he again started honoring the food offered by Raghav Pandit. And here in this context, in fact it is said, every day Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would eat at the house of Raghav Pandit. Sometimes he would give Raghav Pandit the opportunity to see him. See? So like this, even in Sachi Mata's case also, sometimes Chaitanya Mata used to offer, and she used to come out, and whole plate was empty. Then she used to come back and say, oh, maybe I have not offered. Again she used to cook and offer. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu later on revealed to his mother, I am coming personally to have food at your house. So like this, the prasadam cooked by Raghav Pandit was so nectarian. It is said it was as nectarian like how it was cooked by Radharani. Radharani's cooking is glorified so much in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Radharani, Supreme Mother, looks like she was cooking personally in Raghav Pandit's house. Radharani had got a blessing from Durvasa Muni that whatever she cooked, will be sweeter than nectar. That's why even Yashoda Mata used to call Radharani, even though she was married, to her house, Yashoda's house, morning to cook for Krishna. This is Radharani's wonderful quality. Only Krishna, only her cooking Krishna will eat, nobody else. So our kitchens are all Radharani managed kitchens. Because only for Krishna we are cooking. Her blessing is required. This is a special feature of her cooking that she got a blessing from Durvasa Muni. So the food was so aromatic, so pleasing to see. The food was the essence of all sweetness. This is what the food was, right? That's how we should always, cook for Krishna. Sugandhi Sundara Prasada Madhuryera Sara. Right? So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu, both of them were with great satisfaction honoring this. Then after this, everybody was served with prasadam. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, after that, he left. Then Raghav Pandit came to Nityananda Prabhu because Raghunath Dasa had approached Raghav Pandit to recommend Nityananda Prabhu. So Raghav Pandit, he said, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as in fact, he gave prasadam, remnants of Chaitanya and Nityananda to Raghunath Dasa, who Raghav Pandit gave. And he told, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has eaten this food. If you take his remnants, you will be released from the bondage of your family. Just see. Because he knew Raghunath Dasa's whole intention was what? To get mercy of Nityananda Prabhu and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And he gave the remnants eaten by Nityananda Prabhu and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and told, just eat this prasadam. Then you will be relieved from the bondage of family. Right? Very nice statement is made by Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami here. He says, Bhakta chitte bhakta grihe sada avasthana. Kabhu gupta kabhu vyakta swatantra bhagavana. The Supreme Lord is always residing either in the heart or in the home of devotee. Bhakta chitte bhakta grahe sada avasthana. Lord is always in the home or in the heart of a devotee. The fact is sometimes hidden and sometimes manifest. For the Supreme Lord is fully independent. Right? So, because Lord is all pervasive. Right? He can come anywhere. Prahlad said, my Lord is everywhere. When Hiranyakashipu said, is in this pillar? Yes, he is there. Lord manifested there. Lord is everywhere. He can manifest whenever required, as per the desire of the devotee. Pure devotion. So, like this, Lord was very merciful and he got remnants. Raghunath Dasa got the remnants. And Raghunath Dasa, next day what happened is that Nityananda Prabhu was again sitting under the tree. He was talking to his associates. Raghunath Das came and worshipped his lotus feet, submitted his petition. He said, Adhama pamara muihina jiva dhama mora icha haya pana chaitanya charana. Very nice. This Chaitanya Charitamrita words are very nectarian, very sweet. I am the lowest of man, the most sinful. Adhama pamara muihina jiva adhama. I am the most condemned person. Nevertheless, I desire to attain shelter of the lotus feet of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So this request, petition. Please help me to get Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu can be approached through Nityananda Prabhu, not directly. Okay, Nityananda Prabhu is actually Guru Tattva, and you have to approach Nityananda Prabhu, you have to approach Prabhupada. This is how the whole system works. Prabhupada is pleased, Nityananda Prabhu is pleased. Nityananda Prabhu is pleased, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is pleased. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is pleased, Radha Krishna is pleased. Just see how it is. So now he's further telling, like a dwarf who wants to catch the moon, I have tried my best many times, but I have never been successful. I tried many times, Nityananda Prabhu, but somehow I was unsuccessful. Every time I tried to go away and give up my home relationships, my father and mother unfortunately kept me bound. Again and again I was being bound. So, Tomara kripa vina keha chaitanya na paya. Tumi kripa kaile tanra adameha paya. Nobody can get shelter of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu without your mercy. It is Nityananda Prabhu's mercy. But if you are merciful, even the lowest of man can attain shelter at his lotus feet. Example is Jagai Madhai, the lowest. They got mercy. So like this, he started, to beg mercy from Nityananda Prabhu, so that he can get mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Please place your feet on my head. Give me benediction that I may achieve the shelter of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu without difficulty. I pray for his benediction. This is the way we are supposed to humbly pray to Nityananda Prabhu, Srila Prabhupada. Please, you should only beg. Give me the benediction that I can achieve shelter of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy. After hearing this appeal by Raghunath Das, Lord Nityananda Prabhu smiled and told to devotees, Raghunath Das' standard of material happiness is equal to that of Indra, the king of heaven. Because of the mercy bestowed upon him by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Raghunath Das, although situated in such material happiness, does not like it at all. This is a special blessing. If somebody has started disliking material comforts, should understand Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy has come upon him. Na dhanam, na janam, na sundarim, na kavitam, jagadisha kamaye. If this mood has come, attitude has come, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy has begun. So, further Nityananda Prabhu says, therefore, let every one of you be merciful toward him and give him the benediction that he may very soon attain shelter at the lotus feet of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So understand, in bhakti, it is not that, oh, I am there and Lord is there. I am there, many devotees are there, all Vaishnavas are there, and I have to seek blessings of all Vaishnavas. That is the way bhakti happens. I am there, Krishna is there, it is a very low understanding, Kanishta Adhikari understanding. I am there, all devotees are there, all of us will serve Krishna. That is the way. One who experiences the fragrance, Krishna Pada Padma Gandha, Ye Jana Paya, does not value even the standard of happiness available in Brahmaloka, the topmost planet, and what to speak of heavenly happiness. This is what is going to happen. Once you get that little mercy of Krishna by, blessings in this way, then even Brahmaloka is insignificant. Then Lord Nityananda Prabhu called Raghunath Dasa near and placed his lotus feet on Raghunath Dasa's head and began to speak. My dear Raghunath Das, he said, since you arranged the feast on the bank of the Ganges, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came here just to show you his mercy. So whatever we do as per the order of Prabhupada, who is receiving it? Nityananda Prabhu and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu receiving it. They will come and take the offerings you do, and they will bless you. Right? By his causeless mercy, he ate the chipped rice and milk. Then after seeing the dancing of the devotees at night, he took his supper. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Gaurahari came here personally to deliver you. Now rest assured, all the impediments meant for your bondage are gone. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will accept you and place you under the charge of his secretary, Sarup Damodar. You will thus become one of the most confidential internal servants and will attain shelter at the lotus feet of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So, Nityananda Prabhu knew what is going to happen to him. How it will happen, details he didn't reveal. But very soon, he will attain shelter of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So, be assured of all this. Go back to your home. Very soon, without impediment, you will attain shelter of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Because you see, Raghunath Das Goswami, so many times he has attempted to go out of his family entanglement, but he was again unsuccessful. So now Nityananda Prabhu is assuring, don't worry, this time you will succeed. Then Nityananda Prabhu made Raghunath Dasa to be blessed by all devotees there. You please give your blessings to him. Unless you have Vaishnava's blessings, you cannot move forward in devotional service. Very important. And Raghunath Das offered his respect to their feet. See, Chaitanya Charitamrita is having so many fine Vaishnava behaviors to be practiced by each of us. Because we only think, I am there and Krishna is there. That conception we should, barrier should be removed. Right? We are with devotees. That's why Prabhupada made International Society for Krishna Consciousness. Right? And like this, Raghunath Das, then he gave some gifts of some gold coins to different devotees there. He also met Raghav Pandit. Raghunath Das met Raghav Pandit, gave him some gold coins to him also and told him, you please use it for Lord Seva. Whoever is there, you please keep giving to them. Like that he did. And now what happened? I'll take some more time to finish this, 10 more minutes. From that day on, Raghunath Das was not sleeping inside the house. Where was he sleeping? He was sleeping in a place called, outside the house called Durga Mantapa. In West Bengal, there's a place outside the house, and they have a sort of a veranda sort of a thing, wherein they keep Durga. They do Durga worship there. Durga worship is not made inside, made outside. So he used to sleep outside in that way. So, but father was very careful. He kept a security guard. Okay, outside you're sleeping. I don't know, you'll run away. So he kept a security guard, thinking that he will escape. So what happened? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was in Puri. And every year, devotees from Bengal used to go to meet Chaitanya Mahaprabhu during Rath Yatra time. Right? So Raghunath Das was seeing, so many devotees are going, I cannot go. When is that mercy going to come to me? He was just contemplating. Nityananda Prabhu has told, mercy is there on you already. You will very soon come out of this family entanglement. So Raghunath Das thought deeply about how to escape. Actually, one very important principle you can see here is, when you want to serve Krishna, it should be very deeply contemplated. I want to serve like this to Krishna. Only then Krishna will sanction. If you simply say, like this, something I want to do, but there is no deep feeling. That's what you can see in Raghunath Dasa's behavior. He was very deeply feeling that I want to be with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. It's like Rupa Goswami says, Tatra laulyam ekalam mulyam. The intense greediness, eagerness to have Krishna. That is required. That we could see in Raghunath Dasa's behavior. So that day, he was sleeping in Durga Mandap. There was a priest by name Yadunandana Acharya. He entered the house when the night was about to end. Right? Yudhishthira Acharya was a priest and spiritual master of Raghunath Dasa, and he was the disciple of Advaita Acharya. He had taken initiation from Advaita Acharya. So when Yadunandana Acharya entered the house of Raghunath Dasa and stood in the courtyard, he saw Yadunandana Acharya has come, immediately went and fell at his feet. Actually, Yadunandana Acharya's one of the disciples who was taking care of deity worship with him had left that service. So, Yadunandana Acharya knew that Raghunath Das was very expert in convincing people and making things very comfortable and favorable. So he had come to take help of Raghunath Dasa to go to that disciple and convince him to bring him back for service. So Yadunandana requested Raghunath Dasa, please induce the Brahmana to resume the service, for there is no other Brahmana to do it. Nobody is there, what to do? After saying this, Yadunandana Acharya took Raghunath Das with him and went out. So at this time what happened? Even though Yadunandana Acharya and Raghunatha were just going out, Raghunath Dasa saw all the watchmen were deep sleeping. Like Vasudeva took, baby Krishna, all the watchmen were sleeping, right? Nobody knew what happened. Yoga Maya. Krishna's Yoga Maya works means everybody will be in sleep. Okay. We experienced during our class also. Okay. After this, what happened? Actually, very many nearby only the house of Yudhishthira Acharya was there. So like that, Raghunath also was talking together and going to that house of Yudhishthira Acharya. Raghunath Das got an idea now. Good time. Right? They were just walking halfway. He told Acharya, I will go to the house of Brahmana. I will induce him to return and send him to your house. You please go. Don't worry. Whatever you have told me, I will follow. So Acharya went. Yudhishthira Acharya went. The Raghunath Das thought, this is the greatest opportunity to go away. Because this time there is no servants or watchman with me. Nobody to guard me, nobody to stop me. Thinking, he quickly proceeded toward the east. Right? He started running. Then as he was running, he was looking back. Somebody is there following me. So like this, he was just thinking of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Lord Nityananda Prabhu's lotus feet. He was not following the general path. Because general path means watchman will come and catch me. And he proceeded with great haste on the path generally not used. Right? So many small gullies. Where there is no path also. He was just trying to run away and escape. Giving up the general path from village to village, he passed through the jungles, thinking with heart and soul about the lotus feet of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. See, when you have to achieve something, somehow you have to get it. Where there is a will, there is a way. Right? His whole determination was, I want Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's lotus feet. That was he was thinking was. And he just proceeded in that way. So one milkman saw on the way, Raghunath Dasa is running like this. He stopped him and told him, bring some milk. So Raghunath Das drank the milk and little rest he took that night. And here in the house, what is happening? Raghunath Das is not there. Servants, watchmen are all searching here and there. Right? Then they went to this Yudhishthira Acharya's place also. Where is he? Yudhishthira Acharya said, already he has asked my permission and returned home. He told, he will take care of that, my Brahmana assistant. He is not there. He'll come back, he told me. He didn't come home. So, like this, everybody started thinking, oh, Raghunath has gone away. Raghunath has gone away. Big commotion. Missing. Somebody has kidnapped him. Like that, they were all talking. Meanwhile, Raghunath Das' father got an idea. Oh, because some devotees are going to Jagannath Puri, maybe he has gone with them to Jagannath Puri. So immediately he ordered his servants, go and catch him and bring back. Must be he is going to Jagannath Puri. So Raghunath Das' father, Govardhan Madhunjar, he wrote a letter to one devotee by name Shivananda Sena, who was organizing this whole yatra. Shivananda Sena, please return my son. He is with you. So, like this, when this letter was sent, and Shivananda Sena, he got the letter from this Raghunath Dasa's father's servants. He told, no, he didn't come here. Yudhishthira Acharya said no. Shivananda Sena said no. Then all these people, these servants and soldiers, they all came back. And mother is filled with anxiety. What happened to my son? So like this, Raghunath Dasa is this side. He is just going fast. And like this, he was going in a very, very peculiar places where nobody could see him. And that way, almost practically he was not eating. It took almost 12 days. for him to reach Jagannath Puri. Right? Taking different, unprecedented paths. Right? He said, not caring about his eating, he traveled all day. Hunger was not an impediment for his mind. For his mind was concentrated upon obtaining shelter of lotus feet of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. See, when you have full focus, nothing will bother you. Correct? Very hot, no prasadam, that problem, no problem. Only Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's lotus feet. Right? No other material botherations will bother you. Sometimes he chewed the fried grains, sometimes he cooked, and sometimes he drank milk. In this way, he kept his life and soul together with whatever was available wherever he went. It is said he reached Jagannath Puri in 12 days, but could eat only for 3 days on the way. Just see. Where was that energy coming? 9 days. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy. When Raghunath Das met Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the Lord was sitting with his companions, headed by Swarup Damodar. Right? Raghunath Das has reached Jagannath Puri. Staying at a distant place in the courtyard, he fell down to offer obeisances. Right? From very distance, he is offering obeisances. See, this is one of the humility, aspects which you should learn from Goswami's behavior. Not that I am very important, I have to be in the front, Lord should see me. No, he is just behind. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu knew he has arranged a big feast very recently in Panihati, but even then he is making a very humble attitude. As soon as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu heard these words that Raghunatha has come, he welcomed Raghunath. He told, come here. Raghunath Das came near and clasped the lotus feet of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Lord, instead of that, Lord stood up and he lifted him and he embraced him. Right? Raghunath Das offered his prayers at the lotus feet of all the devotees headed by Swarup Damodar Goswami. See, not only Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, but all the devotees he offered obeisances. Very important principle. When you read Chaitanya Charitamrita, you get to know the nuances of bhakti. Otherwise, we'll be in our own world. So, seeing the special mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, which has been bestowed upon Raghunath Das, they were also very happy. Because coming out all the way from his place, Saptagram, to this place, Jagannath Puri, without any problem. Basically, problem means from his father, anybody. It's not a joke. Great mercy. Special mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So, devotees always appreciate the mercy bestowed upon other devotees by Krishna and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. They are not envious. Very important principle. Then, very important statement Chaitanya Mahaprabhu makes. Very interesting. This is what we did in the first sloka what we chanted. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, Prabhu kahe, Krishna kripa balishta sabha haite, tomare kadila vishaya vishta garta haite. Very strong words uses. He says, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, the mercy of Lord Krishna is stronger than anything else. Therefore, the Lord has delivered you from the ditch of materialistic life. This is compared to like a hole into which people pass stool. Very strong words. You are delivered from the ditch of material life, the contemptible family life, which is like a hole into which people pass stool. I'll get the purport, very, very, very instructive purport. According to the law of karma, everyone is destined to suffer or enjoy according to a certain material standard, destiny. But the mercy of Lord Krishna is so powerful that the Lord can change all the reactions of one's past karma or fruitive activities. When Krishna's mercy comes, all the karmas vanquished. Sarva dharman parityajya mamekam sharanam vraja aham tvam sarva papebhyo. All karmas vanished. Mokshayishyami. Everybody is driven by karma, but Krishna's mercy is so powerful that all karmas are kicked out. Now Chaitanya Mahaprabhu specifically drew attention to the mercy of Lord Krishna. That mercy is more powerful than anything else, for it had saved Raghunath Dasa from the strong bondage of materialistic life, which the Lord compared here to a hole where people pass stool. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave his verdict that those addicted to the materialistic way of life are like worms that are living in stool but cannot give it up. These worms in the stool, no, even if you separate them and keep them in AC, again they want to go and become attached to the stool only. Materialistic people are like that. People with material mentality are like that. They don't want to give up materialism. They are so attached. A Grihavrata, one who has decided to live in a comfortable home, although it is actually miserable, is in a condemned position. Only the mercy of Krishna can save one from such misery. Without Krishna's mercy, one cannot get out of the filthy engagement of materialistic life. The poor living entity cannot give up his materialistic position on his own. Only Chaitanya Mahaprabhu knew very well that Raghunath Das was already liberated. Nevertheless, he emphasized that Raghunath Dasa's life of material comfort as a very rich man's son, with a very beautiful wife and many servants to attend him, was like a ditch of stool. You have heard, Raghunath Das' opulence was like Indra. So many servants, his wife was like an Apsara. But giving up all this is not easy. Because people always want to have material comforts in life. Right? But giving up this, coming to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's shelter means mercy of Krishna is awakened. The Lord thus specifically indicated that ordinary men who are very happy with material comforts and family life are in no better position than worms in stool. Right? Further descriptions. I will not go into details. So basically, when we seek mercy of Prabhupada, Nityananda Prabhu, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, mercy is to see that the dirty material desires, which are all sitting in our depth of the heart, should be cleansed. And they should transform into pure desires of serving Krishna and his mission. That's what mercy means. Mercy doesn't mean I get nice prasadam Prabhu, I get nice stay facilities, everything is comfortable. Merciful, you are very merciful. That is not mercy. Whatever condition Krishna gives me, I am happy. This, material desires, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is comparing stool. Useless. We don't want to even see that when we have come out of this toilet. That is what should be washed off. So this is the wonderful pastime of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu and Raghunath Das Goswami, wherein is giving the teaching to us that we may pose ourselves as devotees, Vaishnavas, trying to practice, but we have to look within ourselves and see what are those stool-like desires sitting in our heart. And that we should work on constantly to cleanse them. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, Bhakti Lata Bija, Guru Krishna Prasade, you will get. But along with Bhakti Lata Bija, you are chanting, you are trying to chant and take care of Bhakti Lata Bija, but other subsidiary desires of name, fame, power, position, all these things will start coming up. That has to be cleansed. Okay, so I move many further things about Raghunath Dasa. I think we have already taken enough time today. Long session. So we'll close here. Shri Raghunath Das Goswami ki jai, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki jai, Nityananda Prabhu ki jai, Panihatti Mahotsav ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Nitai Gaur Premanande.
Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,